It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight it's on to Week 12, and we've got a great Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Houston Texans. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
Play action. Stroud now. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the third round. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds. Right down around the goal line.
And the Texans.
Oh, man. Disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short.
And he'll get it. He's over for a touchdown. His fifth touchdown on the ground, number 8 overall. And the Texans need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
That's the score. Texans 7, Bills 0. Kaimi Fairbairn, the kicker.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Allen. This one complete to Nicole Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. And the Bills first down.
Give to Cook out of the gun. He's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
The offense is all over, continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Allen. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. To the air, Allen setting up the screen for Cook. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. First Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else else you're looking for? So who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Round 80. Half 85. Half 85.
Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Allen now looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Texans at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Stroud to throw it. Into the middle of the field, and he's got him made complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the Bills' 21-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Quick throw by Stroud, completed on one. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
A loss of a yard.
This will wind up a loss on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
Jamie Fairbairn on for the field goal.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Texans 10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
A gain of 7 yards.
Hey, hold.
Third down.
52. Look out.
Throwing now is Allen. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
He'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action. Here's Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jaden Higgins with his first career NFL touchdown. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. These guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bill 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Allen going to run with it. And some room to work. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Danielle Hunter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Allen going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. For a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on the field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Stroud looking to throw.
22-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
In punt formation for the Texans.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Hardman on the return. That's slammed down. It's a 58-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a first and 10.
23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
To throw, it's Allen. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Here's Stroud. Down the field, he's got Miller. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Texans 24, Bills 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come in and able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to go for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
18. What's up? 19 Texans. 11.
And Stroud now to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Allen going to run with it. And he wisely will throw that one away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Down 80.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills first down.
In motion goes the tight end.
First down.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. There again is Cooks, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Yards on the play. That's another Bills first down.
Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Middle.
Now Allen again. Allen going to run with it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
All 52. What's that?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Regular. 180.
Looking to throw. Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 17
That one good for
yards.
17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
What's that?
Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
39. What's that?
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Prater's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong early to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, some strong running. He's still on his feet. For a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game 24-24.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Well, it's out. Smith lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Half 85. What's that?
From the gun, it's again to Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
It brings up 2nd and 10. at the 27-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Finding Shakir across the formation. And he is into the end zone for Buffalo. Touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 27 yards. And the Bills have scored again in this third quarter. This time to move out in front. Prater for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. We'll let this go deep for Collins. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
And the Texans first down.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Stroud. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Stroud. Open man is Collins. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 36 yards. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Fairbairn to open good. And that will tie our game here in the third.
31-31.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Cook up the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And Ty Father runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. Will Anderson, his 2nd sack of the night.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more than he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out there they scored a touchdown.
When confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
A quick quarter complete. It's Collins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bills' 31-yard line.
Why, Tony?
Stroud out of the gun here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
All right. Thank you, Texans. Hey, no more.
Stroud to throw it.
And it is caught. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
Brought down there by Taylor Rapp. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right?
Throwing now is Stroud.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Schultz. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
And on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook.
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Bills use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Texans 34.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Set to kick off.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, such a close game, a very big one. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Here we go. 11. At 18. 19 Texans.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
At 18. That's right.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. Right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm willing to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen.
Quick slant to Shakir.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
52. 5 wide.
Allen going to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Allen going to go on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Cook.
He's not going to get a whole lot, but maybe a yard down to the 3. Now the Texans have burned the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Cook. And this time he's in for a Buffalo touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
34. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Texans' 25-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. This is caught. It's close. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run with Cook. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Alert!
To throw, it's Allen. The quick slant caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
6-yard gain. Brings up third and goal.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Allen taking it himself. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They'll run for it with Davis. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. This is first and 10. Now Stroud. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here's second down.
Here we go. Why, Tony? Buggy. Look to high.
Stroud to throw it. They'll get this complete to Collins. And they'll look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bills have recovered.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
Hey, home. Very nice.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's complete to Cook. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. And we have an injury on the play, and it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down. Allen. And
This is caught for a Bills touchdown. Mecole Hardman from 8 yards out. And the Bills have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
52. Texans 34.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
For this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation. The fourth quarter, you come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So Allen's going to look to throw. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And this ball will be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And to get deep on me here, I like that. Going to the next level and what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that play.
Over the middle complete. That's Schultz. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Look the hot, look the hot. 11. Hey, uno.
As Stroud now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Bills, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll try to
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody sees. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me.